Hello guys, welcome to a new video of Coding 101. In this video, I will be showing you some commands you can use with Python in the command prompt. If you don't know how to install Python, look on the third Coding 101 video that shows you how to download Python. So to access Python, go to the command. You can either go to the command prompt or there's an app for using Python. So you can go over here and click Python 3.11. So this is basically Python right here. So let's go over some basic commands. The most basic command that almost everyone uses is the print command. It basically lets you print stuff on the terminal. So to use the print command, you type print, then parentheses, and then you use double quotes, and then put any message you want inside of those quotes. Those quotes are called strings, where it can be used to type in any character that you want. For example, like a name or a topic like gaming, for example. Or you cannot use numbers though. Don't use a number because using a number will not be completely successful, but anything works, just test it out and you'll do fine. So if you type in hello, it shows hello. If you type in sup, then it will show sup like that. If you type in a number without the quotes, it will work too. So when using strings, you don't really have to use double quotes. You don't have to use the quotes to type in numbers. You can use single quotes or double quotes. So if you type in hello like this, then it will still show the hello message. You can even do it in a sentence like gaming is my favorite thing to do. Like this. If you use print without anything, then it would just show nothing. If you use a word in print like this, it would show an error. This is called a syntax error. Basically, if you make any mistakes in Python, it will first tell you what line the incorrections was made and what error it was. So if you look here, it says name error. Hi is not defined. That's why you have to put in single quotes or double quotes, and it will work. And I just misspelled print right there. So another command is variables. You've probably heard of variables before in math or science, and they mostly refer to X, Y, or Z. X, Y, or Z. That obviously didn't work. Okay, so you guys probably know already how to set a variable. You type in the letter, you put the equal sign, and then you put the value. So this time, when you use print and you type in X, the value that will show will be 1. So that's basically a math concept. You will need to know that in math, just so you know. You will be needing some math skills if you will be knowing how to code. So let's set a name variable. So we're going to do name equals CoderIB. And then if you print name, then it will show CoderIB. If you set a different variable, let's say like loop, and if you type in name again, it will show a different value, the second value. Let's say what happens if you type in two variables. So we already has the name as loop, and then last name. When you're separating characters for like variables for each word, in between those words, make sure that you put this here. You don't have to necessarily, but that's what I like to use. I'm not sure if it will let you do spaces like that. Let me see. Yep, you cannot have spaces like that. So, in between the words, you can either have it like this, or you can have it like this, so that it will make more sense. So, last name can be like King. So, if you type in print, if you type in name plus last name, it will show Loop King. So, first of all, if you want to connect two words like two separate words, then this is what you do. You go to print, type in a name, then after that press the plus sign, then king or whatever. So it will connect those two words together and show loop king. But if you see here, it looks like the words are like completely connected together. So like what if you want to put like a space between them? There are two ways you could do that. First way, you can do the print, then loop, then put a space after that, and then quote it, then plus king, loop king. Another way to do that is, I think this is command called loop, and then there's backslash n plus king. No, there. Okay, so this slash n right here, this will make like a separate new paragraph. So it will basically, as if you press like enter here, it will put king on a new line. So make sure to keep that in mind. There's another one I think that's called backslash. Is it W, I think? Okay, no, it is not. It is not. Okay. So we'll go to like this in another video. So let me see. So variables, printing. What else do we have? Okay. Numbers. So we already went over numbers. If you do this, it will show 1. If you print it like this, it will still show 1. If you set a variable to like x equals 1 or 10, and then if you print this, you can connect strings and variables together, but there's just one precaution. So I am plus x years old. It will show an error because it will not let you connect strings, aka str, or integers, or int, to string. So, you know what integers are. I will not be going over that. And I already told you what strings are. So in order to fix this, you can do I am plus str x plus years old. I am 10 years old because when we put this command here, it acted as if we are changing the x to like make it look like this. Basically like that. So keep that in mind when you set a variable to be like this. And then if it shows this kind of error when you're connecting a string to an integer, then make sure you can either set it to string 12 or string x. So it will make it be like this so that when you're connecting it to a sentence, it won't show this error. Okay, next. Adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. So it's technically easy. You probably know this already, kid stuff. So you can print like 3 plus 4, 7. Print, no, print, 4 blah 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 plus 3 blah blah blah. Okay, so, if you use like strings as numbers, it will work, except it's not going to show like 4 plus 3 is like 7. It's literally going to connect those two numbers together and it will make it 43. Some people use that joke sometimes. They ask you 3 plus 3 and then they say like 6 and then they say it's 33. So if anyone tells you that joke, just remind them of this, the difference between this and this, because they really are two different things. So yeah, you can also do you can use decimals. So print 4.3 plus 3.3, 7.6. You probably know what will happen if you use strings with those. So it's gonna show that that is not a number. That is not a number, and it will never be. Except if you're saying like hours, minutes, and seconds. 4 hours, 33 minutes, and 3 seconds. So you can also do multiplying. When you say multiplying, you use this sign here, the star sign. Just so you know. So it will give you 12. You can do dividing. Yeah, you use the slash as the dividing sign and then the subtracting sign. You know the subtracting sign already, so we went over adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. We went over decimals. We went over strings and integers, variables, and the printing command. So that's basically some of the basic commands of Python. So make sure to like and subscribe for more. Next video, I will show you some more commands. The world is very complicated. Coding is very, very complicated. So you're gonna make sure to pay attention if you really, really, really want to know how to code. And I'll even show you some other videos you can watch to learn some more coding. So like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.